Welcome to ThatBoy's podcast, where we're going to interview upcoming artists that I've been working with personally. One of them is going to be 28 JMO. He's been going crazy in the studio, you know. I've been recording him for a while. My homie. He's really diverse. Like, he be singing, fucking rapping, everything. He's got a little collab with SYN Zoom. I'm going to have him come up here also, talk about life, music, what they got going on behind the scenes or whatever.
Yo.
What up, y'all? We're on ThatBoy's podcast. I'm 28 JMO.
Yo, it's that boy. You already know we coming, man. That's why I'm zooming this bitch. We're on ThatBoy podcast. You already know we rocking, man.
First of all, thank y'all for being on the podcast. What y'all been up to, like, music-wise? I know y'all got a little collab coming out.
It's a short collab, bro. But these songs, each individual song has got its own little vibe, but they all definitely go together. And I feel like each song is powerful in its own way. You know, I kind of started hitting up Zoom because I knew I wanted to work with him this year. And so what I started doing is I record a couple hooks just so that he can hear the concept, and I send them to him. And he sent back his parts. And then he sent me the last track. And then I came in and I did that one too. But they all go together for sure. And I feel like they're going to be real important ones for us, and it's going to be a whole moment when we drop it.
Yeah, see, I think the real big thing about this little project we got going on is, even though it's 4 songs are really short, I feel like we really, explored our strengths, and we really went out of our elements, and we really challenged ourselves with this project, you know. And I just can't wait for everybody to hear it, you know what I'm saying? Shit, it's gonna be lit. It's gonna be lit. Locked In, coming out on June 28th. Make sure you say that date. For sure.
And if y'all didn't know, we recorded it all right here, ThatBoy's World Records in his studio. We recorded it all in here. I honestly thought it was pretty impressive. And he really did all the songs justice, you know, and I think you guys are really gonna like them, and you guys are gonna listen to them while you're getting ready to go to the club and shit like that, and all that stuff. And it's summertime, and some of these, you know, I mean, how we started it out, bro. Let them know what SYN stand for, bro.
So shit, bro. SYN stands for solid young niggas, bro. You know what I mean? It's basically staying on all 10 toes. You know, staying solid to the ones you came up with, staying solid to yourself at all times. Make sure you taking care of business as a man, taking care of business as a person, you know what I mean? You don't gotta be, a male, you can be a female, you know what I'm saying? It's just about being solid as an individual, period. You know what I'm saying? It's a movement. It's not just a rap group, it's a movement.
And that's basically the vibes whenever I link with Zoom, so that's one of the ideas that I was coming up with the first couple tracks.
Yeah.
Is basically along those lines, you know.
The funny thing about when we was going back and forth about the project at first is when he was sending me back like the first few hooks for songs, right?
Yeah.
I was in the process of just getting done with No Remorse, so I was kind of in that bag of just strictly melodic music. But then, mind you, I'm hearing you the whole time. Mind you, kind of make that melodic kind of sound as well. But you've been doing this shit a little longer than I have, so you kind of been able to fledge out your more rap elements. You know what I'm saying? So I want to challenge myself, and I feel like Locked In it's not even just strictly a rap project. It's not even a pop project. It's nothing about love. It's nothing specific. I can't put no real box on it. You know what I'm saying? It's just so diverse of a project, and I really think when everybody hears it, when it comes out, it's gonna be something special. For real.
What do you think about it, Tony?
By the way, Tony recorded. He produced. This nigga be going stupid, bro. All I'm finna say, if you ain't fucking with my boy for the beats, you need to go get in touch with that nigga, for sure. But what you think of recording for Locked In, bro? What you think about that?
Locked In, it was a really good experience, bro. Like, y'all really did your shit. Like, y'all really came in here ready to spit the bars, you know. Took my time with production because I know this is gonna be a good one. Like, this is really up from what y'all had before. Like, don't get me wrong, your shit's good. Yeah, but this is kind of a next step, you know what I mean? Now you're releasing it on Apple Music, Spotify, Pandora, all that stuff. Right. Yeah. Not just SoundCloud, so that's a really big step.
Right, and we're trying to put it on all radio stations too. We're going to type with the radio stations that's in Chicago, in the city, just everywhere around we can get in touch.
We coming for the motherfucking radio stations, man.
Yeah, we gonna come for your asses. Make sure y'all.
Hey, y'all, any of y'all watching this on June 28th when we drop, y'all gonna remember this podcast and I got a whole strategy how we gonna come for y'all. Y'all gonna remember this shit and laugh about it, man. But
I was actually gonna ask you guys, how did you come up with SYN, and then how did you come up with the concept of 28 JMO, like 28 Angels?
I think you should go first for the 28 Angels, bro. I want to hear about that for real. I ain't even hear this story.
Well, the 28, it was just it started as a freestyle, and I had said the number 28 in the freestyle, and for some reason that number stuck with me, bro. And I kind of within myself, for some reason, I felt like I wanted to build a team, bro. And the number 28 stuck with me so hard for some reason that I was like, fuck it. I invented this concept of Cloud 28, right? And it was while I was building this mentality with my homie Shannon in the studio of everybody that we work with, we got to work together to build ourselves up, and we all come up together and shit like that. And so basically, the way I live my life and the way I go about networking and stuff like that, everybody that I genuinely fuck with, if I'm in position to put you in position or to put your name out, if I heard an opportunity for Zoom or for Tony, or I know my homie Tony, he shoot music videos, he record your projects, whatever the fuck, he do it. Zoom fire for the fucking, if he's got a concert that somebody needs an artist, Zoom's in that bitch. And that's just kind of person that I am. And I hope that everybody that fucks with me do the same thing. And that's basically what it is, bro. 28 is a concept of we're all in this shit together and it's all love. And then later on in life, bro, I started to become more aware about universal laws, the law of attraction, manifestation. And I didn't really believe in that type of stuff. But my homie Shannon, he had told me that this one number was sticking with him. For some reason, he would see it everywhere, on receipts or on somewhere. He'd just see it all the time, bro. And then all of a sudden, when I'm graduating high school and I'm trying to get into college and stuff, and I'm sending applications and they're giving me confirmation codes and all kinds of shit, and I keep seeing the number 28, bro. And I was like, you know what? Maybe this should mean something. So if you look up what does the number 28 mean, there'll be a few websites that come up. Each of them say the same thing. The number 28, if you see it, the angels are trying to tell you that everything that you're working for is going to pay off. And it's just abundance and wealth is going to come to you and the people around you. And that we got to live in service to others. Honestly, that's how I feel. I be putting other people before myself. And I say that humbly. I mean, don't get me wrong. I be taking care of myself for sure. But it makes me feel good to be able to, if somebody needs help with something that I can do and they appreciate it, bro, that makes me feel good. And why not, Yeah. And that shit just comes back around, and it's not motherfuckers do it we're trying to get something out of it. Right. It's just something that I feel in my heart, bro. There's artists that I feel damn, I hope you don't fucking give up on your dream because you're so good, bro. And if I can do anything to help you, why wouldn't I?
Exactly. And why wouldn't you help?
That's just the kind of person that I am, bro. And everything that I do is just kind of about that. The music that I make, I hope to motivate you guys. And that's basically how 28, what that is, bro. The people around me that rep 28, if you meet them, they're solid people, bro. They'll ride for you. They genuinely love you. And
for real.
You know what I'm saying? We all got some shit going for ourselves.
Yeah. So, it's for real, bro. That's some solid shit. So, essentially, how SYN started was, so basically, we was in freshman year, right? And this was right around the time where I was kind of in that phase of where I didn't know if I wanted to sing, if I wanted to rap, And I was in class, I was in English class, and me and my homies, Louis, fucking Outsider, and my boy Joey, who we producing, we was writing little songs on the iPad and shit. At the time, we was going by Syndicate. That was the group at the time.
I still remember that.
Yeah. We used to be rapping at the little lunch tables and shit, and that's kind of how we got our little buzz in school. But around a year in, it kind of shifted because I don't know. One day I just woke up literally, and I was like, "Fuck Syndicate, we some solid young niggas in this shit." So nigga, less than myself, SYN. And then ever since then, we just kind of ran with it. You know what I mean? And it's just kind of been the staple of the brand. But even more than just a brand, like I said before, it's a movement. It's something to really stand on. You know what I mean? And really what started it was me and my bro Louis, just kind of going through what we've been through, you know, little shit throughout high school. You know, we just thought, you know, we was taking care of each other, you know what I'm saying? I would give folks the clothes off my back, the clothes in my closet if he ain't have clothes. This nigga ain't had no money for food, I'm tossing folks some money. I know if I ain't got no money for food, I know folks are gonna toss me the money, you know what I'm saying? So it's just kind of that same solid shit, you know what I'm saying? That's what was going on back then. We recognized we were some solid niggas for just looking out for each other, and not even just for each other. A homeless nigga on the street, our niece and nephew, you know what I'm saying? Just anybody that we felt was a solid person, we wanted to reach out our hand and help. And that's just basically where it started at, bro, you know what I'm saying? And even now, you know, as a person, you know, and as an artist trying to make my way, you know, I'm trying to figure this shit out, I'm still trying to stay on all 10 toes, and I'm still trying to implement that same shit in everybody else. You know, try to make sure everybody else is staying solid, and make sure everybody else is staying on 10 toes and take care of business and making sure they take care of themselves. Because that's a real big thing, and I feel like a lot of people forget that nowadays. Like, don't get me wrong, it's good to take care of your family. I'm big on that. That's my main purpose, is taking care of my family. That's why I do this shit for. But at the end of the day, you gotta take care of yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, it's your life, it's your body you living in. When I live
anyway, bro,
correctly.
You can't help others without first helping yourself, bro, because then you're not even in that position to be able to do this shit, bro.
You know? So you always gotta help yourself, man. You know, treat your mental health seriously, take your physical health seriously, and, you know, take your businesses seriously, whether that's, you know, working a 9 to 5 even, whether that's running your own business, whether that's, you know, making music like we doing, whatever your grind is, whatever your hustle is, go do it 100% and stay on 10 toes behind it, and you're gonna do what you gotta do, man. You're gonna succeed at it for sure.
So with that being said, is that like your main goal with your music, to inspire other people, help your people?
Exactly, just kind of to push that, you know, up, like that envelope of just staying solid. And you know, if you're hearing my music, like, yeah, I speak about love, I speak about the streets, I speak about what I've been through, you know, growing up as a kid, as a teenager, as a young man, a black man in America. But the same token, you gotta remember to always be a solid young nigga. You know what I'm saying? You gotta remember to be 100 to yourself. Forget all the bullshit going on in the world, you know what I'm saying? That's why I want people to come to my music for. Forget the bullshit that's going on in the world. Come listen to my music and really hear about what's going on and really implement into your life, whether that's hustling, whether that's working 9 to 5, whether that's starting your own business, whether that's being an artist yourself, whether that's you're going through a relationship and you need some help through it. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it is, you need to go through my music for. Go to it and you're going to find it. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I strive to be the best person I am every day, and that's what SYN is being about, being the best person you can be and just being a solid young nigga for real. So that's what I really try to push.
JMO, I've heard you say before that your music is meant for someone, like, if you were to wake up, that's what you'd listen to. I forgot what interview that it's from, but you've said that before. Is that what your music is about, or like what would you say your music like inspires people to do? You know what I mean?
The main thing, bro, like the Project Casino, right? I dropped that, when I was making that, bro, I like to listen to music at work because I'm doing physical labor all day, bro. And like, I like to listen to music that motivates me, bro. So like, the music that I make, I hope that you wake up in the morning and this is what you play and on your way to work, and this shit turns you up, like on the way to do whatever, on the way to the gym. You know, the first song comes on, we up and score today. You know, like, what are we doing today? Like, right. You wake up, like, you know, the first thing you listen to when you wake up, we up and score today. You know, we're getting ready to do some new shit today, do some big shit today. And that's really like what I want motherfuckers to feel like when they listen to my music, or feel accomplished, bro. Like, I got some dramatic music on my shit, and it's just because it's so much passion. It's the passion that I put into my music. It's the passion that I put into my grind, bro. Like, even though I work a job right now or whatever, it don't really feel like that. It feel like I'm getting money right now and I'm doing what I gotta do. And I just feel good about that shit too. And I know that when I go home, I'm still building shit. I'm still building my business. And I really like to listen to music that reminds me of that shit, that makes me, you know, what are you doing with yourself? You know, there's a 30 and broke. Boy, you better get some money before you wake up 30 and broke. Like, I see motherfuckers, bro. Like, I really want to motivate people, bro, because there's a lot of people out there, like I was saying, if you've seen on my Instagram, like, I really don't like to talk on social media like that, bro, but I feel like there's a lot of people in this world that have so much potential in themselves, but they don't believe in themselves. So, like, if you were to apply yourself and, like, believe in yourself and take everything, I don't even got no TV in my crib. I don't be watching TV. Like, every moment of my day is spent doing something productive to get me where I'm trying to be, bro.
I got a TV in my crib. I watch Netflix. I like
Netflix. Bro, I be like, you know.
I like Netflix. I like Netflix.
Did I wake up in a mansion today? No. So I still got shit to do. You know what I'm saying?
Don't be wrong. You still got to grind. You still got to do what you do. But it's back to that taking care of yourself.
No, that's just so.
When you grind out for a whole week, for a whole month, whatever you doing, bro, you got to remember to take care of yourself. You know, whether that's... I know when I get off of a long-ass shift, right? I'll go home. I'll be like, you know what? I'm going to roll me up a blunt. I'm gonna put me on my show. I'm gonna cook me some food. I'm gonna have a good day. I'm gonna have a good rest of my day. And then, you know what I'm gonna do the next day? I'm gonna wake up and do some different shit. I'm gonna make sure I still go get me some money though. Still gonna make sure I gotta do what I have to do. So you still gotta make sure you take care of yourself, even though you're working all the time, bro. And you don't gotta watch TV, but you still gotta have fun. You still gotta find things that make you happy. You know, besides just always working.
No, for sure. I be skating and shit like that.
Equal point.
Let's say you wake up and you blow up. Everybody's looking at you. You're on like the top. Little Sky's looking at you. Little Dirk looking at you. What's your first move? Like, you blow up, you wake up, everybody knows you. What are you gonna do? What's your first move once you get out the house? Are you gonna go quit your job? Are you gotta go spend some money?
Alright, so I gotta ask like a little follow-up to that question. So if you say I'm blowing up right now, does that mean when I wake up, like, do I wake up like everybody just know my name, like I got fame?
Wait, so you
or do I wake up and I got like money? Do I got a record deal or something like how? Like what? Because two different types of ways I can go.
You have example like 36 million plays on Spotify,
right.
Another 70 million on Apple Music. Everybody knows you. All the record labels hitting your line. Like, what's your first move?
I think probably decide on a number, and if anybody calling me doesn't offer me that number, then I'll be straight. And I'm just gonna keep applying what I'm doing, and now that I've seen that shit, then I gotta invest everything that I got into that shit and just make more out of it. Like, if I'm getting millions and millions of streams, somebody's gonna have to pay me. You know, if there's like a demand for it now, then I got contacts to hit up shows, and like, you know, if I really got that many eyes on me, I can do a show in any city I want to and get some money off of that shit. Right. And then I'll just keep doing shows and keep getting money off that shit, start charging more for the shows. And that's really what motherfuckers be making money as artists, from the shows and shit like that. And then once you also got that persona or whatever, once you're in the light like that, motherfuckers be getting endorsements, fucking alcohol endorsements, Nike endorsements, whatever. Motherfuckers, Nike gonna give me that deal for the Nike Cortezes, man. I'm gonna have my own shit. But that's gonna be that shit. I'll probably team up with a tequila company one day. You know, it's all kinds of things that you can do once you have that light on you, bro. And I really do want to stay independent and build my brand, and not really have to fuck with anybody, because there's all kinds of things, all kinds of people trying to fuck you over. I really want to get in touch with a good lawyer before I talk with anybody about a deal. And like I said, if it's not like a certain number, if the shit don't make sense, I'm not signing anything. I'm not in a rush.
See, my thing is back to Tony's question. If I wake up, right? Let's say I got all these labels calling my phone. They offer me a deal, all this other shit, right? Now, let's say they offer me some bread, right? I'm talking real money. I'm talking about like 1.5 advance. You know what I'm saying? A few, like maybe like a project, 2 projects. I don't know, however many, right? Personally, for me, because of my situation, I'm gonna take the deal, right? I'm gonna take it all the way. I'm gonna do what I'm supposed to do. I'm gonna go to the studio, do the press runs, do the networking, do all the correct steps I gotta do to not only build my name, but to build my experience up before I even start thinking about dropping a debut album or a debut mixtape. You know what I'm saying? But let's say they don't offer me bread. You know what I'm saying?
They don't offer you enough bread.
Right. My thing is I don't think like I said, back to my situation, I don't think there is quote unquote enough bread. You gotta think about it from where we come from. You know what I'm saying? It's more about the circumstances of the deal. The bread gonna come. That's how I feel about it. I do this shit because I love making music. Yes, I want you gonna want bread. You gonna want your fruits of your labor, of course. So the money gotta be there in the deal. You know, I'm not no discussion. You know what I'm saying? But there's a bare minimum. But as long as the outline of the deal is correct, as long as I know, I'd rather put it this way. I'd rather make a partnership.
Yeah,
Rather than be just a little part of your label, or rather just be another artist.
That's really how I would look at it too. I'd rather be partnership.
Because then once I put that work in for that 5 years, that 10 years, however many years, right? I can come back and ask for a better deal. Or, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not going to want to go to another record label. Fuck that. Let me stick with the same niggas that been rocking with me since day one. Let me ask for a better deal. They'll give me a better deal. They'll throw the bread on top. They'll throw the better package. They'll throw all the full stops. Everything they were still doing, just now it's even more. And now it's a better deal. Now I'm getting a better advance. Now I'm getting all these different things because of that. So that's why I would take the deal. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, back to what JMO was saying. Obviously, you know, when you go be put in those positions later on, you keep putting the studio sessions. You keep trying to be collaborate with all these different rappers. And me personally, I'm the type of nigga where I'd rather blow up off of with my niggas that I, you know, rock with since day one, that I've been grinding with, or something of my own strength. You know what I'm saying? Not so much, you know, a big feature like Lil Durk or Lil Baby or, you know, anything like that. But when it comes to the endorsements, hey Nike, I need that. Hey, I need a deal for them forces, folks. I spend way too much money on forces for y'all not to give me a deal for real. But
how many forces have you had,
folks? You talking about like over time or just like what I got?
All your life, folks.
Like pairs or bread? Cause I could tell you how much money like my family and then like me I spent on forces. I can tell you how many pairs. Cause if you're talking about pairs, I probably had owned over like 50 pairs of forces in my life, easily. But if you're talking about like what I got right now in the stash, I got like 20 something pairs of forces.
Are they all white, or you got some black ones?
I got like 3 pairs all whites. I got some rare forces. I got a few black ones. I'm more of a rare force guy. That's my thing. Cause I don't be liking J's or designer shoes. Like I got a few, but that's not really my thing. You know, I'm from the East Coast and, you know, I'm from Chicago. You know, that's why I was growing up a little bit. So I like forces. That's my thing. You know what I'm saying? So before I spend $500 on some designer shit like some Gucci or Louis, I'd rather spend that on a rare force or something. And that's just more my thing.
So if y'all had a free feature from anybody, who would it be and why?
I'm gonna say Future, bro, because Future's popping and because I really like Future and he's like kind of I feel like we make great music together.
Future go hard. Go check out his new album. I ain't gonna lie, I forgot what that motherfucker called, but that shit went hard.
Our voices probably sound raw together.
It would, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all like it can be on some like any shit too, like some trap shit, some melodic shit.
I bet we see it one day. Y'all
gonna see that. Hey, look out for that 28X Future, man. For real.
What about you?
Like a big time feature? Shit. Honestly, for them, if I had,
it doesn't have to be like a big time feature. It could be like some like your friend or something.
Right. Well, like I said, I'd rather blow up with my homies. So like I'd rather blow up with my man JMO, or shout out my boy Benji Boy Dutch, you know what I'm saying? Wolfpack, that's one and shit. Or, you know what I'm saying, my boy Louis that I started this shit with. But if we talking about like a big rapper, I got a lot of respect for Polo G. For real, just because of like his sound, you know, just how much respect he has for his city. He's a humble nigga, he's a solid ass nigga for real. And plus, you know, he makes good ass music, and I feel like, you know, me and his sound really good together. So, Polo, if you see this, by any chance, your people see this, ODA, I fuck with y'all. For real. So hit me for some. We can do some business for real.
That'd be dope, bro.
I fuck with Cap a lot. That's my boy, for real. 1300. Them niggas be going stupid. I ain't gonna lie to you.
So I know you guys had a show, live performance recently in Joliet, The Forge. How do you guys feel about that? How'd it go?
Shout out my man Peasy, man. But shit, it was cool. I ain't gonna lie, it wasn't the best show, like the most recent one. But it was cool. It was lit. You know what I'm saying? A lot of supporters there. A lot of fellow artists there was popping out and showing love. So it was cool. We got a chance to perform some unreleased tracks. So it was lit, man. It was definitely one of my favorite performances in terms of energy wise. But yeah, I fucked with it. I was cool. I like performing at the Forge. It would always be love whenever I be performing at the Forge. They've been rocking with me ever since day one. So I fuck with the Forge. For real. Shout out my man PZ again. That's my man.
I really like about the Forge that, at least for the past few events that we've been to, we start networking with people, and then we start seeing the same ones over and over again and start building connections with them and like actual relationships. And then, we also meet more people. But at the Forge, I kind of just treat it like practice. I feel like when I perform to certain other places, like there's certain vibes at other shows that I don't know. This one kind of, sometimes these events be seeming like either they be dead as fuck and the crowd doesn't want to like vibe with you or whatever. They're just feeling weird or something like that. It just be, I think people be scared to be lit sometimes. They be acting
like they be just popping out just to stand there. They be acting like they don't know how to dance. They be acting like they don't know what music is.
Sometimes people just be like trying to be like too cool or something.
Right.
I don't know.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
but my favorite shows, when I went to Trenton, New Jersey, motherfuckers over there be going crazy. And I got a lot of love over there. That's like one of my favorite shows. Also, at the Forge, I did have a moment where I performed with my saxophone. That was like another highlight recently. And we got another show coming up July 8th in Beecher, Illinois. My homie Gothwood put that together. And that's going to be the next one. And I really become more confident with the shows. And I really like performing new songs, because I built my catalog so much, I can really pick whatever I want to perform, and like I got like
and
catalog.
I know I could probably say personally, kind of like back what you were saying. Shout out the event that's going on in July. My Gothwood throwing that, it's gonna be cool. But basically, back to what we were saying about the Forge. The Forge is a cool place for artists to show their strengths. Like I said, it's practice. You know what I'm saying? It's not for me. I wouldn't necessarily compare it to like an actual stage. I wouldn't compare it to performing in front of a crowd of like fans or something like that. It's more like practice to perform your songs, to see how the crowd will react, to see if it's even good, to see if you're getting reaction from it, you know what I mean? And I know personally, the last few times I've been performing at the Forge, it's been a good chance for me to show my singing strengths, because when I was on tour, I was mainly doing like a lot of my like rapper songs, like Crime Scene, the In This Bitch Freestyle, Gotham Night, you know what I'm saying? But at the Forge recently, I've been able to kind of do a lot more unreleased songs where I've been singing more, and Archie's Letter, which go fuck with that, the music video out now. I've just been able to kind of just flex my own strengths over there, so I fuck with the Forge for that. But personally, the big thing I wanted to start doing, I want to try to throw a show in my hometown in Boston, Massachusetts, you know what I'm saying, East Coast. I'm gonna get that situated in the next year. I'm definitely gonna come out there and we're gonna get a show together. It's gonna be lit.
Yeah. So before I wrap it up, do you guys want to say anything to your supporters? Anything they should know?
Pre-order, what's it called again? Locked In. Yep. That's the new album we're about to drop. 28 JMO.
28, man.
June 28th, midnight. It's gonna be on all platforms: Spotify, Apple Music, iTunes, all that stuff.
Yeah.
So go pre-order it, listen to it, buy it, whatever. Play that shit on the way to the club, on the way to work, whatever.
Chilling, you vibing, shit. You chilling with your girl, you smoking a blunt, whatever you doing. That shit perfect for you listening to that motherfucker.
Like we were saying, Locked In, the album, 28 JMO SYN Zoom. That's just coming out June 28th at midnight everywhere.
Yes, sir.
Spotify, Apple Music, iTunes, man. Whatever. Make sure you play that shit on the way to the club, while you're getting ready, on the way to work, whatever.
Whatever. When you smoking a blunt.
And motherfuckers gonna hear that shit on the radio station. If you work at a radio station,
check your
you're gonna
emails.
Hear about us. You're gonna hear about
bro.
us for sure.
Hey, it's perfect for whatever. When you smoking a blunt, when you fucking your bitch, when you chilling with your bitch, when you driving, when you cooling, whatever you doing, go listen to Locked In after June 28th, please. And while you at it, right, here's what I also need you to do right now, okay? I need you to go tune in to my boys Project Casino. It's out everywhere. Go tune in. But I also need you to go tune into is I need you to go tune into No Remorse, the EP part.
No Remorse.
That just came out 420. You know what I'm saying? Go tune into that motherfucker. It's part 1. I got 2 more parts coming into that bitch. You know what I'm saying? I might even have my boy on another song. Stop playing. But yeah, Locked In coming out June 28th. It's going crazy. It's going nuts.
So what y'all gotta say to the people not gonna hear it?
They gonna hear it. Their homies gonna play it.
Hang on.
Your girlfriend's gonna be playing it while she's getting ready. You're gonna be like, who is that? That's 28 JMO.
Who is that? Is that Zoom singing? Oh my god. He can sing? I didn't know that. JMO, why you going so hard? That's what your bitch gonna be saying, fo.
Yeah, she gonna be playing that while she getting ready to go hang out with y'all and shit. So that's how you gonna hear it.
Yup. But essentially, I know I can speak for JMO, and I just want y'all. We just want to say thank y'all for the JMO love and support. You know, for everything that we've been putting out and for the journey. We hope that y'all keep fucking with us. We hope that y'all fuck with my boy, that boy Tony. For real. You know, he's the best producer out here. You know, that's my boy. I rock with him. He's a solid young nigga producer. Stop playing with him. For real. And I know I just want to say, we ain't never gonna stop this shit for y'all. You know what I'm saying? When I mean that I'm a solid young nigga, that means I stand on my 10 toes. When I say I stand on this shit, I stand on this shit for life. I'm never gonna stop doing this shit. Ever. You know what I'm saying? And I know I can speak for JMO when I say that. For real.
You standing on that shit. I didn't stand up and all that shit.
Facts, man. Facts, man.
Y'all subscribe to my homie's channel.
Yeah, go subscribe to ThatBoy's channel.
ThatBoy's World, man.
ThatBoy World, you know what I'm saying? Go subscribe to my channel, SYN Zoom. Go subscribe to 28 Clouds. You know, go
Cloud
tune into
28,
the podcast.
bro.
Go tune into all that.
Cloud 28, bro.
My bad.
It's all good.
My bad.
You good.
Hey, it still pops up when I type in.
Yeah, it
still pops up when I type in. So, shit. Go tune in to Cloud 28 on YouTube, my man. For sure.
Y'all be smooth.
SYN Zoom in this bitch. My man, 28 JMO. You already know we coming, man. That boy, you know we coming, man. It's another one. It's the first, actually. It's the first of many. Stay tuned in, man. This is a blooper.
Yeah, it is now.
It's a blooper. It's a blooper. Fuck you, Tony. If my chain looks stupid, if my chain looks dumb, if I look dumb, I'm gonna be mad at you, Tony.
It's all good, man. I don't know what to say, bro.
Hey, go tune in to my boys. My boys look. We're gonna cut that out. We're gonna cut this whole part out. I'm gonna wait till you good.
Damn.
Till
I'm gonna keep that in, right?
Fuck no, you ain't keeping that in. The fuck? You can't keep that in.
I was trying not to call.
You're good, bro. No, you're good.
So like we were saying, Locked In the album.
Goes back and like nothing.
That's another blooper, gang. Right there. That's a blooper. Yeah, I was about to say, you ain't not good, gang.
I'm gonna do that one.
For those that locked in.
One time. That was SYN Zoom, 28 JMO. Thank y'all for being on the podcast, sharing your life experience, your background, all that shit coming up. Go tune into the album. When's it dropping? June 28. Go tune into Casino. Go tune into No Remorse. And we lit.